Okay, folks, welcome back to Allergic to Stupidity. I hope everybody's having a good time. We're just digging out of all that snow that Southern Ontario got in the last couple of days, and we're supposed to be getting more. With everything that's been going on in the world lately, I had decided that today I'd do Canadian companies 3 and 4 because I just need to take a break from the stupidity, because there's so much stupidity going on right now, to the point that when you see a video, please second guess it, especially if it's not from a source that you know is reliable. Like literally, if it's not from, whether you like the company or not, if it's not from CNN or ABC or MSNBC or CBC or CTV, like if it's not from a source that you are comfortable with, like please second guess it. When it comes out that Canada and the EU is throwing on tariffs and blah, 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 if you can't track it back to the actual source, or you don't hear an EU leader saying we are going to do this, or you're not hearing the Prime Minister saying we're going to do this, please second guess it, because right now I'm finding more and more just, oh, they're doing this and they're doing that. But when I try to backtrack it, I honestly can't find the information that's going to support what they're saying. So I'm just asking you to please be careful when you're listening to things, because it's really easy to start panicking, and it's really easy to start dreading the worst, and the world's going to come to a crashing halt and everything's going to blow up and all the rest of it. There was something about Trump sending all the immigrants to Guatemala, that island just off the US. Well, it was a suggestion. I have never been able to verify that that's actually what he's doing, but now everybody's saying that's what he's doing. So it's none of those, I want to see it, that, or have it verified that this is what he's doing before I start to panic. So today's video is a step back from that and into another direction. And that is, go back to one of my other big things. Let's examine some Canadian online companies that you can order from, that we're not talking the Bay or Canadian Tire, but just those, the littler guys that you can get your everyday products from. They might be a little more expensive, but you can, the two today are for environmental reasons. So one of them is True Earth, which is a company I use, and they have cleaning fluid, laundry, cleaning fluid, as in all-purpose, laundry soap, toilet bowl cleaner, and I believe they have like dishwasher soap. And the other one is ETEE, and that one is out of Southern Ontario. It's out in Mississauga, Toronto area. So let's start by looking at the first one, which is the first one I talked about. Okay, so there we go. We have True Earth, just have to type it in. Laundry soap. Okay, Ego strips, laundry detergent. They literally come in strips. They come in a package. I'll just punch in this guy. That's literally what I pick it up in the store, and it's literally, that comes out of a box that has the lid literally shuts on, comes down on the box. It's like alligator, and they've just ripped off a piece that kept it together. It opens up. I take out what I want, which is one of these, and you can sort of see the rough outline of the product inside. Take that, you rip it in half, and that's a regular load of laundry. If it's a really light load of laundry, I can rip that in half. So if I just, all I'm doing is washing the sheets, which doesn't need a whole lot of heavy duty laundry, so I can rip that in half and throw it in. I might put in, because that is 2 strips there, one for each load. But if I have a heavy duty load, like my son's stuff from working in the warehouse, I might put what I would classify 2 strips in, just to get it clean. Okay. Kitchen and bath. We have multi-purpose cleaner, which is one I do use. This is for dishwashers, detergent tablets, which I don't have a dishwasher, and then the toilet bowl cleaner. I have no problem with the toilet bowl cleaner, except that it's not really great online. So when you come down with the reviews, if you looked at the reviews on this one for the toilet bowl cleaner, you'll find some complaints. And I would tend to say those people that are complaining about it doesn't really clean, they have a high level of lime in their water. But the majority of Canadians live in areas that the cities or their communities are treating their water before it gets to their house. So that lime issue is not there. Okay. Where to buy it? You can get this at your local retailer. So this one's got water down. It's Fortino's, the Walmart. Well, I don't walk into Walmart for love nor money. No frills. There we go. No, and if I've said it before, I'll say it again. I will never walk into Walmart. I walked into it once. We'll never go again. Okay. There you go. So that takes care of True Earth. It was the diehard, as far as I know, it was the first one that's really started pushing, let's get rid of all the, I have it here, all the plastic. And some of their first commercials, and if you saw them online or on television, they were a little corny with some guy doing, this is man's job to do the laundry, blah, blah, blah. And the kids sitting there in piles and piles of empty, big laundry soap containers landing on top of them, kind of stuff. It was corny, but it caught everybody's attention and got people thinking. Okay, so the next one I want to look at is this guy. And this is ET. These guys, I just heard about them last week. They're right out of the GTA area and made in Canada, free shipping over 85. You can see the scroll at the top. LOL, 85 Canadian or 85 USD. Okay. But those are the sandwich bags. I'm not a great one of those. I wouldn't personally buy these from these guys, and nothing against them, but I can buy them anywhere. I can get them at Bulk Mart. I can get them at Sobeys. Like, they're not that uncommon is another way of. Okay, dishwashing. Now this is where I'd like to try these, because liquid dish soap. That's because I don't have dishwasher, right? Where there's the concentrated dishwasher detergent. Okay. Coconut lemon dish soap bars. So instead of that, you're just going to use that, a soap bar. Since my kids love to cook, or at least one of mine loves to cook, sometimes I need to let things just sit and soak. So this is where I would be going. There you go. You can see some prices. Now you're going to look at that and you say that's $22. Well, let's look at the product itself. Because let's be honest, you legitimately go, oh my God, $22. Backyard compostable pods, which means that you can put it in your compost in your own backyard and it will biodegrade. Some of these your compost liner for your compost buckets, it'll say it's biodegradable. It will say it's biodegradable, and it is legitimately biodegradable. The problem is it has to be biodegraded or in a compost in a specific manner. Well, your average backyard does not get those conditions. And if you're in the city and you're sending your stuff through the recycling system, most areas do not have the means by which to cause them to biodegrade. They are biodegradable, those plastic liners. They're not plastic, but for your compost bucket to keep your compost clean, they are biodegradable in my backyard compost. They have, but they advertise it that they are biodegradable within 4 months or 6 months or something. Mine have taken 2 years. And they were covered up and they're turned over as much as my animals turn them over, right? So that's just a heads up. Look for things that say backyard compostable pods. Okay. I wish this did tell me how many it would work. Okay. I'm not comparing skincare, but they have it. Bath and dental care. Just listen to curiosity. Okay. Just to let you know that this is what's on here, but I'm not really gonna. Anyways, there it gives you some ideas of what's at ET, and they will ship. Okay. Lip balm. Let's go all products here. Just a toilet bowl cleaner. It'd be interesting to try theirs. When I was reading up on it, they say add it to your toilet bowl, let it sit for about 20 minutes and it'll foam up and do its thing. And then you just have to flush the toilet and give it a quick rinse. A reason I say it might be interesting to try is because of all my lime. There is the super concentrated laundry soap. So while I use True Earth with the strips, there's another option. Okay, bamboo toothbrush with replaceable head. Okay, I have a little problem with that. Nothing wrong with bamboo toothbrushes with replaceable heads. Let's be honest. I buy my bamboo toothbrush at Dollarama for $1.25, and they want 8. That's weird. There we go. Just to let you know, there's 2. Okay. Anyways, 2 websites. Just go check them out and see what you think. All right. There's this one, which is E.T., which makes me think of character from movies years and years ago. And then the other one, which I have talked about before and talk about again, is True Earth. Okay, there you go. Those 2, they're both Canadian, so you're supporting Canadian. And irrelevant to what's going on down south, anytime you order stuff from Canada, it means it has to be transported a shorter distance, which means its footprint is decreased because it doesn't have to go as far. So because I am in the GTA area, if environmentally, it's better if I order from ET because it only has to come from Mississauga to my place. Where if I order directly from True Earth, it has to either come from New Brunswick, depending on the product I'm buying, because that's one of their places to manufacture, or British Columbia. So it's got to travel farther. So environmentally, ET would be a better choice for me. There we go. All right. Before I close off, if you have any companies you know that are Canadian that you'd like me to check out the website online, just please put it in the comments and I'll check them out for you and get them some advertising out there, free advertising for them, and let people know, especially if you can say, yes, I use such and such a company and it's really good. I know, yes, I've used True Earth and I really like it for these reasons. Give me an honest review. Honestly, give me an honest review saying that. Please hit like, please hit share, and please hit subscribe. My views are going up, so I know people are watching me, and I like that. That just, it makes me feel I'm part of a bigger group, and that while I don't get to actually see your face, I'm having a cup of coffee with you. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time, and keep a smile on your face. It will get better slowly.